There are some parts of Christianity, and even some parts of the greater Lutheran world, are very much involved in politics, but that's not the purpose of the church. The purpose of the church is not to be involved in legislation. The purpose of the church is to promote genuine righteousness. And it's harmful for the church, and it's harmful for the mission of the church when it becomes so involved in politics, because then it gives the impression to the unbelieving world that all the church wants to do is to control how you live your life, as opposed to the reality, which is the church's job being to present the gospel to you, the gospel through which God grabs you, and then he controls your life, and then he guides you in your life. But churches shouldn't have, churches shouldn't endorse certain political candidates. The only things that the churches should be involved in are those things which are so closely united to the well-being of people and the biblical standards for morality. So, for example, churches should advocate for life. They should advocate for a decrease in abortions, and they should advocate for helping women who would be considering getting an abortion to not have to make that decision by giving them the support that they need. But if you think about what causes abortion, it's not women's fault, it's actually the fault of men. Because I would be very surprised if abortion was a very big problem in our country, if men simply had the moral standards to respect women enough to not impregnate them before they were willing to commit themselves to staying with that woman and to raising that child or those children. But the reason why this has become such an epidemic in our country is because men are irresponsible and immoral, and they take advantage of women, and then they leave women in a very difficult situation in which they would consider doing something which is very harmful for them and then harmful for the child they're carrying.